Wednesday, first order $50-ish on Instacart. What? One customer, what? Alright, that's the order. Everything was in stock except one or two things. She is really close, but I think she's in a townhouse. But she has a bunch of shit. Alright. She did help me a little bit, but she was up a flight of stairs. But that's good. $56. Now I'm gonna cool my grandma. Right. 3 million years later, finally got an order. Why? Why you put your signal and then you go and you see there's a car coming? Like, just don't put your signal and cut me off already. It's easier this way. Anyway, I finally got another good order. That's funny because since I complained and since my friend actually reported the dude who uses a bot, we've been seeing so much more orders. And that's funny because the other time I was telling my friend very loud, like, we know he has a bot, and his friend was listening to us. Since then, we keep seeing more orders and orders. So maybe he's not using it anymore because he got scared or whatever. I don't care. Whatever it is, now I see more orders. I mean more. I see orders that are over $40. Please and thank you. $45 for 2 people on Instacart. I don't remember the number of items, but 20 of that were bananas. Like the second customer, she ordered 20 bananas. Okay, so yeah, that's where we are right now. And she is 1 minute away. I just need to find some parking because there's parking just right here. Thank you so much, Lord Jesus. She's over there. I think I've delivered here before. I'm pretty sure I have. So I could have parked in front of the building, but there is the trash truck, so I'm not going to be a pain and park right next to them. Okay, it's here. Yes, I have delivered here before. Alright, first drop off is complete. Second drop off is 7 minutes away. I think it's like 4 p.m. right now. So I'm not doing a lot of orders, but I'm gonna be at $100. Please and thank you. By the way, I met somebody in the store who recognized me from YouTube and I forgot to ask for your name. I always do that. Like, I'm always like, oh, hey, thanks for watching, and I never ask for y'all's name. I'm really sorry. I'm very socially awkward, so please excuse me. But I'm always happy to talk to some of you. I mean, to talk to the people who come to talk to me. Do not hesitate. If you need something in the store, I'm also here to help. I'm so bad at this. Like, I'm so bad at social interactions. Why are you driving 10 miles an hour? Like, what's the purpose of this? Literally, you go faster by walking. Literally, you're supposed to drive to the posted limits. At least. You can't be driving 5 miles an hour. I'm sorry, this is dangerous. You can't be doing this. Buy yourself a bike or go for a walk. Alright? You'll go even faster than this. I've delivered here before, actually. Once. That's funny because I've delivered to that place before, and I remember because she had alcohol and she took a long time to come to the door. But I don't think it was on Instacart. And maybe it was, I don't remember. Alright, let's see how much this order ended up being. I think I've replaced one thing. Or 2. So it shouldn't go down too much. But there was produce. And you know, because of weight, sometimes it can go down, but it feels like, I think, like it stayed 45. So that's always good. Oh, there is almost no signal here. What a surprise. But I think it stayed 45. I don't remember. I think the first one I delivered to, I remember her, I've delivered to her once. And I think I had stacked her order with a DoorDash or an Uber. That's for sure. And I remember because I almost tripped on the freaking step at the front of her apartment because it was at night. And yes, I do remember 99.9% of my deliveries, even the ones that I've delivered to like a year or 2 years ago. Yes, this is one of the perks of having a brain like mine. I don't know if it's a perk or a curse, but I do remember plenty of things. I don't know, the signal is really low here. So they both tipped pretty well, considering that the first one was half a mile away from the store. Not even half a mile away from the store, like maybe 300 feet, I don't know. First customer tipped $10.02. Second customer tipped $19, and this took me 51 minutes. So yeah, almost $1 per minute. Really can't complain at all. I'm pretty happy with that. And why are you guys always being so complicated sometimes? Like, literally, they say road work ahead. So you're trying to change lanes, but you don't have to stop in the middle of the way to try to change lanes. Just go to the end of the road and then people will let you go. Like, it's not that complicated. You don't have to make a whole thing out of changing lanes. You're gonna be fine. Anyway, $45.08, please and thank you. And just like that, we are at $103 in literally 2 orders. But I don't know, I can't really complain. I'd rather, it's so much easier to do big orders for a bigger amount of money, but then you wait 2 hours in between orders. Like, it depends. Some people prefer to do the big orders and wait 2 hours in between orders, and then they make $100 in two orders, but then it takes 4 hours. And then some people would rather do like the $9 orders all day long. To each their own, really. But gas, when you see the price of gas here, it's going back up. It's at $5 now, $5 and more. To me, it's more interesting to do less mileage, obviously, and bigger orders. If I could do like $100 order all day long, I would. But we all know how this goes. All right, this is a 37. It might go up actually because she added some things. Going half a mile. I've delivered to her last week. I think she just moved in. And I accepted a 40 on Instacart for 2 people. I'm gonna go deliver this one. I was at checkout. Then I'll come back. She's literally 2 minutes away. And last time she came to meet me at the gate, so I don't know. She has a bunch of stuff, so I might have to help her. But we'll see. I mean, ultimately, it's literally gonna take me 10 minutes because I had to finish checking out. Delivery, but probably gonna take me like 3 minutes, and then I'll come back. Okay. I'm gonna text her when I arrive. It's heavy, but I'm managing. Instacart is bullying me again. One of the orders was dropped by somebody because there are chat messages already in the chat. So, okay, I wanted to make a U-turn, but I think I'm just gonna go straight because, or not. Anyway, she tipped $20, so she came to meet me, but I was like, hey, do you need any help? Because she had a bunch of stuff and she had heavy stuff. So I was like, she was like, I might need some help or I'm gonna have to do 2 trips. I was like, no, I can follow you, like that's not a problem at all. But I was hoping she could take everything at the same time so I would be in and out, and she was upstairs and I had the heaviest stuff, obviously. But anyway, it looks like one of the orders on Instacart was dropped because I can see chat messages. So I guess one person dropped the order, so I don't know how long they've had the order for. But I mean, it's all good. It's like what, 10 minutes? They're not gonna self-destruct if they wait 10 minutes. You know what I mean? Anyway, I just need to pass the red light and then we're there. I understand why it was dropped. Both of them. Basically, The card was declined for both orders. And I didn't know that there was a problem. I just know that someone dropped the order, one of the orders. So I was like, okay, whatever. Sometimes I drop orders because I get another one that's better, and whatever the reason may be. And I arrived at checkout, and I checked the items for my first order just in case. And I see a bunch of stuff that I have not shopped for, like produce, this type of stuff. And I was like, wait, did I forget? But I was like, but it let me go to checkout, so it doesn't make sense at all. So I was like, did I forget to shop for stuff? And then I looked, and I was like, no, I shopped for everything on my list. And I was like, oh, the card's gonna get declined. And it did. So I went on chat. They solved the problem. They unblocked the card. They added the funds, no problem. So I leave the freaking chat. I ring the second order, which was dropped. That's the one that was dropped. The first one was not. But I guess they were already paired together. I don't know. I have no idea. But the second one was the one that was dropped. I ring it. I swipe the card declined. So I was like, oh my god. Because I try to go as fast as I can. So my seconds per item stay really, really down. Like mine right now was at like 56. And the other dude has been stopped using the bot today, I guess. Because I've been receiving orders after orders after orders. Which is what I told you. Like, it's not normal for us to not receive orders. So I want to keep it under 60 if I can. So I go back on chat, they unblock the card, I pay, and now I'm delivering to the first one. She is literally 30 seconds away. But oh my god. Okay. Oh. No sound, but okay. Okie dokes. Where are the numbers? Okay, I was able to park almost at the front of the building. Next drop-off is 5 minutes away. I'm convinced it was a reorder from Instacart because it's just so weird. I know for a fact that this order that I'm gonna go deliver now has been dropped. I have no idea what happened with the one that I just delivered. Maybe the shopper before me forgot one bag and they reordered exactly the stuff that she was missing. So it got linked to her previous order, even though it's not the entire order. I have no idea. I don't know if there is a tip on that order. I have no idea. It's very weird, but it's the first time that happens to me, that there are some like ghost items. Actually don't know what happened to this order, the first one, because she's been texting me and she's like, I'm missing the berries and the protein powder, which is the things that I saw on her list that were not on mine, right? So I don't know, there was a glitch. I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. Is she gonna pull the tip? I don't know. I don't care. At this point, it's like there is obviously like a problem. So, you know, what do you want me to do? Like, I literally double checked because I saw that she had berries on her order and protein powder. And I was like, wait, did I miss something? Like, did I click on one of the, you know, when you're clicking on one of the names and you only see the items for one of the names and you think this is the entire order, and then you still have like, I don't know, 40 items to shop for. Sometimes it happens to me, but then it doesn't let you to go to checkout. You know, it doesn't say go to checkout. So that's why I was confused. So I went back and I was like, but it let me go to checkout. So I'm very confused right now. So I thought it was a reorder, but I guess not. So now she said, I'm missing a bag. I'm like, no, you're not missing anything. Like, this is, I answered her. I was like, those were not on my list. I'm sorry. So I don't know what happened. If she gives me a thumbs down or what, like a bad rating, I'm pretty sure they're gonna pull it, or they're, you know, whatever happens. Ultimately, I literally double checked and I was on chat with support because there was a problem. So, oh well. Those guys are so terrible. Look at this. Kitty. Right. I guess I'm just the embodiment of confusion right now. But you know, there's nothing I can do. I double checked and it just did not work. So at least I'm kind of happy that the card got declined, because at least it shows that I was with support and I just did not forgot items and I just went to deliver this way. Even though the app probably would not have let me deliver half of the items, you know. But anyway, I mean, I feel bad for her because she tipped $11 and she has half of her stuff. There's literally no way. She never answered the welcome message that I send. You know, like sometimes people, they say, hey, thank you. How long did this take me? 54 minutes. Well, I'm gonna take 10 minutes away from that, considering that I went to deliver the DoorDash order first. I literally saw it when I was at checkout and I was about to pay. Like everything was rang, everything, you know, whatever. And I went on chat with support. So I was like, there is no way that support, I mean, I think I'm expecting too much from support, honestly. Ultimately, I do not know what happened and I'll probably never know. I just hope she's not gonna pull my tip. Where am I? This dude got so mad that I went in front of him. He almost like drove into me. Like, okay, I get it. I did not cut him off. I had enough time. But bro, like, what the fuck? This is pathetic to me. Like, really. Drivers in LA. It's a dude. Ooh. You know. He literally saw that I was turning, and instead of continuing to the same pace, which would have give me enough time for me to turn, he literally he began to speed so I would not be able to go. And that's how I know that you're an asshole. All right, I'm $18 away from 200 and I got a $16.86 on DoorDash. Maybe I'll get another one inside the store. All right, so this is the DoorDash order. This is the Uber order, and everything that's not in a bag is mine. Uber is 15, so I'm officially over 200. She's 110. She's in the corner over there. Right here. Oh. Okay, first drop off has been completed. She tipped $6-ish, which is good. She's really close to the store. And now the second drop off is 6 minutes away. The second one, so she is in an apartment, but it's an apartment that's on the ground floor. It's like houses, apartment, kind of. And I've delivered to her before, so not a problem. To think that I almost went home around 4 because nothing was happening after this $56 order that I did earlier this morning, and I waited 2 hours and a half for an order for the 45, and I was on the phone with a friend from France, and I was like, I told her I might go home at 3:30, like if nothing happens I might go home. And then I was like, I'm gonna wait until I can go back on DoorDash to see if they send me something. And right as I was going inside the store to do my own shopping, they sent me the 45, right? So I was like, okay, I'll stay. Because once you pass 5 p.m., it's useless to go home, because I was kind of sure, that they would send me something in the meantime. Like, from 5 to 8, they will send me something, like it's, they have to. So I'm happy that I stayed, because I'm over 200 on a Wednesday, and not too long ago this was normal for me. But considering how slow this year has been since the beginning, I don't know if the dude stopped using bots. I'm pretty sure he did, because I told you I was not receiving orders for this store on Instacart for a month and a half. When I said I did this video not too long ago, and I think it was at the beginning of February or at the end of January, and I said my seconds per item is down, is under 70 again, so now it's game on. And that was at least a month and a half ago. And since then, I haven't seen shit on this app for my store. Every other store is okay, it works. But for my store, I can't see shit. I was not receiving any orders at all. And then I complained very, very loud about this dude using a bot. And I saw his friend look at me and listening. And I was like, yeah, please let him know that we know. And he's so stupid because he gives a fake name to everyone. Obviously to not be reported. But then his license plate is his name. How stupid are you? Like, you give a fake name so people don't report you, but then your license plate is actually your name. How do I know? Because my friend who talks to him, he asked his name, and that was the name. So I was like, okay. And since my friend reported him, or maybe, I'm pretty sure it's because the other dude told him, yeah, they're talking about you and your bot, he probably stopped, and all of a sudden, I'm receiving a shit ton of orders from my store. I mean, I made $144 today on Instacart. When I've been making $0 every single day for like a fucking month. So what does this tell you, really? This dude was using a bot and he got scared and he stopped because I complained very loudly in front of his friend. His friend told him, he stopped using a bot, and magically I see all of the freaking batches. And today he did not get every single batch. He was actually waiting in the parking lot at some point because he was not using a bot. You know what I mean? Like, this is why it's unfair to use a bot, because everybody could be making money. He was getting orders too, his friend was getting orders too, and I was getting orders too. Everybody could be making money, and you don't need a bot. You don't need to get every single order. I'm sorry. Be nice, play by the rules, and be fair, and then everybody makes money. See, now I made 144. Thank you very much.
All right.
Drop off is done. This pays $7. She tips pretty well usually. I mean, she tips okay for whatever she orders. Like the two together, 15 and what was it, 16? $31 stack order, please and thank you. I'm not gonna complain. I'm over 200. This is what I wanted. And now I'm gonna go home. I'm 20 minutes away from home. I'm gonna go on the freeway and then we'll be okay. I'm so baffled by this. Like, there is so much difference between when he uses a bot and when he doesn't. Like, we used to see those kind of orders. You guys remember I was seeing insane orders almost every day. And then it completely stopped. And I was like, what the hell's going on? And we all thought it was because it was really slow. And nobody was seeing orders except one dude who was always freaking busy. By some miracle, I was like, but how come he gets every single order and we don't get anything for hours, and he gets 2 every single hour? Like, how? Like, we don't even see the orders at all. He's the only one seeing orders. And then it like registered in my mind. I was like, oh, he has a bot. And no one was believing me. And then when he got that 66 5 miles away, first of all, it proved that he had 2 accounts. First of all, he's using 2 accounts at once. That's why sometimes he has insane carts, like with like, I don't know how many orders in there, because he has 2 accounts. So technically he could accept 6 orders on his phone, 3 and 3, right? And then that proved that he used a bot, because you can't receive an order 5 miles away and nobody else sees it except my friend who it literally flashed on his screen. Like, what's going on? What is this? You know, so every single driver I asked, they all told me, no, it's not possible. Except, especially when you know how busy it is, this store. All of those stores here, if you're not in the parking lot, especially if you're 5 miles away, you're not gonna get it. Maybe if you're 1 mile away, you will. But if you're 5 miles away, there is no chance. And I spoke to one driver today, and she's been doing this for a long time, and she was like, nah, that's not possible. He has a bot, you know. And I was like, I know, but since he started using the bot, none of us has been seeing orders. Literally none of us. Like, I saw the girl today that I met, and she asked if I was doing YouTube. She said she had like a $20 order for 11 miles. That's the kind of orders I've been seeing all fucking day. And you've seen the orders that I've been taking lately on Instacart. $9 orders, $8 orders. I was literally going like 5 hours without seeing one single order from my store. But then I would see orders from every single other store that's around me. So how were you getting every single order and I don't even see those orders on my screen while I get nothing? It's because he has a bot. But I guess complaining loudly in front of his friend worked. I'm hoping he doesn't go back to doing the freaking bot. But now we have his name. So, and my friend could very much ask for his phone number as a friend, and then we can report him. I don't care what people say. Maybe some people are gonna be like, wow, you're sneaky, mind your own business. This is my business. When you're playing with people's money, this is my business. Today I made $144 on Instacart because he stopped using the bot. For a month and a half, he's been using the bot, and I've been making 20 fucking $5 on fucking Instacart. So this is my business. Stop playing with people's money. Because me and my friend and a lot of other drivers actually on that app have been here for a long time and have been shopping for a long time. So you are playing with my money, right? And you should never play with people's money, especially on those apps when everyone is trying to make a buck and you know how scarce the orders are, and you're going to use all of this shit for yourself. That's why nobody likes you. Right? Like, every single Russian dude I've seen has been trying to f up the system. Like, if you have several apps like I do, and you have one account on those apps, and you're trying to make your money just like everybody else, then that's fine, you know? But then, if you try to f up with my money, and the next person's money, and the next dude's money, then you're gonna have issues, because people are going to notice. We're going to notice. And exactly the same when the guy with the BMW had a bot for Uber, and he was getting every single order possible, and all of a sudden when he left, we started seeing our regular orders again. So people notice, especially when you do this full time, like me and my friend and my other friend, we notice this kind of stuff because it's not the norm. I understand when it's slow, and I understand when it's a bot and when there is a problem. You know what I mean? Like, we notice and we know it's you. Because we're going to see that you're getting every single order possible on this app, and we peasants get absolutely nothing. So I don't know what you think about it. I know there's always someone who's gonna say, mind your own business. Well, this is my business and this is my money, because this is how I pay my bills. And if I don't make money, I don't pay my bills. And if I don't pay my bills, you're gonna have issues. I'm gonna report you. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, let me know if you have issues with scammers at your store. I know that there's been a video going around about Spark. I don't do Spark, but I've seen the video go around with the dudes who are waiting around for drivers to pick up the orders because they do the shopping. Like, what is this? Is this like the mafia Spark? This is so sad that those dudes can't share. Like, they have to up every single thing we have. And that's why we can never have shit. Because there is always a group of dudes to it up. Like, you can never play by the rules and share with everyone else. No, you have to play the system and try to cheat everybody. So then they make up even more rules, and then you f it up for everyone else. Thank you very much. Like, it's really stupid when everyone could be sharing and we could all be making money. But no, you want all of this for yourself. What a f up mentality.